everybody. Sorry about that. I am so sorry that I jumped off so quickly. Welcome back if you are joining me from earlier. I was working on some bee tags and there we are. Okay, we'll see if y'all jump on. I am so sorry. Okay, we were making some bee tags and talking about the upcoming retreat. So we started out with some Hobby Lobby woodpile tags. They are 2.5 by 3.5, and we painted them yellow or like this caramel color by Anita's. Hello, Nancy. How are you? And then we painted some black stripes on them. We used painter's tape, and now we are going to undo it and see how awesome it looks. Look, it looks so good. Hey. I am so glad you guys came back. I'm so sorry. Totally spaced my therapy appointment, but I really needed to be on it today. So thanks for encouraging me to jump off and jump on it. Okay, so my lines aren't perfect, but that's okay because it makes it rustic. So we're going for little bee tags, little bees. And we picked up from where we left off. Earlier we had marked them off. And hello, Joe. How are you? Okay, so there's our bee bodies. They're the dark gold yellow, which is caramel, Anita's caramel color from Hobby Lobby. And then I just used black chalk paint. But look, cute little bodies, right? And then we have some ribbons. If you guys can see them. We have some ribbons right here. And we have this one I found at the Dollar Tree. It's bees. Sorry, I'm not used to using this one. It's these little bees. I have some pom-pom ribbon. I've got some gingham check. I've got some honeycombs like that. So I have all of those. And then we are using the pieces of popsicle sticks, y'all. And somewhere in here, they match. These are our wings. And so I am going to sand. I painted these on the first leg, like I stained them, and then I wanted to sand the edges to kind of rough them up a little bit. Sorry, that's a terrible sound, y'all. And then I just wanted I wanted it to look distressed, I guess. And so I'm doing that just to kind of, that's why I painted them first, so that they would kind of have that look. Can you see that, where the brown's coming through and they look a little distressed? That's why I did that. Hello, and thank you for coming back. I am so sorry I jumped off. If you're on the replay, thanks for being here. We are making some bee tags, sorry. And we were talking about the mini retreat in April. It is going to be so fun. I just announced that Renee from Simply Simple Craft Ideas is going to be with us. She is going to be there Friday night and Saturday, crafting and spending time with us and doing all the things. And so, whether you are virtual, if you purchase a virtual ticket, see how I've got the edges sanded. I don't know how well, I'm sorry, I can't see how it looks rusted and distressed. That is what I'm going for. Hi, Debbie Cox again. Thanks for coming back. Hello, Sandra Leonard. I'm actually going to do the same thing to the bee body and just distress it just a little bit. These are tags that we are turning into bees, and you can use them in wreaths, on a tier tray. You can use them off of little houses. You can put them in your window. I mean, I'm just kind of making it look a little distressed. I won't spend too much time doing that. But anyway, that is what So look, cute little bee bodies, right? We are going to take a piece of bubble wrap and I'm going to kind of be not too, so I learned this from my last live when I did the honeycomb. Hello. I am so glad y'all came back. I am so sorry. I really needed to be on that call with my therapist today because it's been a rough treatment week last week, and just being a mom, being a small business owner, being all the things, I just needed to talk for a little bit. So thanks for letting me do that. All right, so I have rubbed white chalk paint onto this bubble wrap. It's like mailing. Oh, thanks, Nancy. It's like mailing bubble wrap, what I mail packages with. And I'm gonna put it down like the honeycomb down towards the bottom of the bee, just for something different. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but if I don't like it, I can move it to a different spot, right? I can repaint it or move it to flip it over. And I'm just gonna press it down onto my bee body. Y'all, this you can do with cardboard, you can do it with foam board, you can get these little wooden tags. Oh, so cute. Okay, I'm gonna do it with a little bit, see how it put the little honeycomb on there? I'm gonna do it with a little bit more paint on it on the back and see how that turns out. I'm actually gonna try and do like a little bit different of a pattern. So I'm not gonna do it all solid. I'm gonna do it like in this corner, and then I'm gonna go up and do the top corner. So I'm doing the bottom corner and the top corner and see if it looks a little bit better or different. And then I lay it on the wood, press down. So we're just putting some design on it, like that. That one's a little bit darker, so I don't know which one I like. I don't know if I like the more distressed side or if I like the darker side. I don't know, because I think it will be cute. What do y'all think? Hello, Cheryl Ann. How are you? So I'm going to take it and do it again. This is the third time putting it down, so we'll see how it looks. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. Mm-hmm. Look at how cute that is. And then I'm going to do this, the other side again, a different way, and see how it turns out. You really have to just trial and error, and the awesome thing about this is that it's paint. If you don't like it, you can redo it. So there's that side. That side, we wanted to make some DIY honeycombs. Sorry, I'm terrible with this new camera. And then a more pronounced side. Which one do you like? This one?
Mm-hmm. I like this one over here.
What about that one or this one? This side?
I'll flip it back over. I don't know, I kind of like that too.
We'll do one bold and one light. How's that?
Yep.
Okay, so then we took our popsicle sticks and we distressed them like that. So the edges and the top are distressed. And I am going to take, so there's a hole in the back of this. I don't know if you can see that right there. There's a top hole, there's my finger. You can see the light coming through. We can use that to put some twine in, but right now, I am going to use some twine and just glue it down with the rest of my stuff. Does anyone have any questions? You like both sides, Nancy? Well, you know what's good about it is you can always use both sides too. And right now I am cutting to make a loop. And I'm gonna glue it underneath my bee wings. So I'm actually gonna glue my twine down like that. And I'm gonna put a lot of glue on. I know, sorry y'all can't see for a second. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Linda K. McCoy. And I'm going to put my popsicle sticks on. I'm going to put one on, and I'll show you what it looks like. So there's some wings on that one. That's one wing. And then if this is going to be outside or anywhere that might be affected by the heat or the cold, you'll want to use another more stabilizing glue like E6000 or something, Gorilla Glue, to try and stabilize, like to keep it from getting too hot or too cold, because the glue gun will melt off. But look at how cute that is, y'all. We're not done yet though. We are so not done. Hello, Nancy Potts. We are making little bees out of these wooden tags from Hobby Lobby. And like I suggested, you can do this out of cardboard, foam board, all the things. And then I'm just gonna take some ribbons and little pieces of ribbon. I have some bee ribbon. I have some honeycomb ribbon. I have some gingham check ribbon. I have some pom-poms and some twine. And I am going to wrap it with a little piece of twine. You guys, this is such a simple, it's more of a simple project. You don't even have to tape off the little wooden pieces if you don't want to. The little tags, you can just paint them yellow and black. You can zigzag them. You can polka dot them. And then, so I just made this little bow, right? I just put it together with some twine. It's got one piece of bow per tag. Sorry, I'm so not used to this camera yet. Like that. And then I'm gonna take it and put it on my bee wings, like this. And then we're gonna put a button in the middle. Isn't that the cutest, y'all? I think it is such a simple. Hello, Miss Carolyn. We're gonna put it right on the edge of the wing, one of the wings, the little bee wings, out of popsicle sticks. Turn that ribbon around a little bit and show off our colorful ribbons. And then, of course, we have to get a button. And I'm gonna put a button right on the top of the middle. Thank you, Carolyn. I was hoping so. You could also, I don't have my wire here, and I did grab a piece and put some black paint on it. We can see if it will show up, but I don't think it's thick enough. So let's just see. Well, I took it out of some wire ribbon that I had. I'm gonna take a paintbrush. I don't know if you can see it, but that wire right there. I'm just gonna wind it around the paintbrush to make it like a little antenna, I guess, is what we decided they were called. And then pull it off, and it makes like a little curly antenna. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. So I'll do that with 2 pieces. If I had, excuse me, my thicker wire, it would be better because it's darker and thicker. Thanks everyone for coming back and watching. I'm so sorry that I jumped off. I appreciate you being here. If you're on the replay, thank you for being here. It's yellow and white. It's okay. No worries. Rosie's trying to find me some baker's twine that we were looking for, but I think it's probably out of the property. Okay, so there's some little antennas, and I think if it was thicker wire, it would look better, but we're gonna go ahead and put it on. Right here, I'm gonna stick it down. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Let me just glue this on here. And then put the other one on. And then I'll hold this up and show y'all, and then we'll make the other one. So So before I got off, we were talking about the mini retreat in Canton, Texas. That is a busy week here because the Vintage and Thrifted Soul Sisters, Rosie and Mistress of Junk and I are all helping host that for all the creators to come and followers to come meet their favorite creators. And then starting the evening of the 28th is the kickoff for our mini retreat that Rosie and I are doing, and Miss Renee from Simply Simple Craft Ideas is going to be there, y'all, and she is going to be crafting with us. So if you follow her, you can come meet her. If you don't follow her, I highly suggest you go and give her a like and a follow. Check out that sweet lady. Renee is so super sweet. She is so kind and funny as a crutch. Like, she just makes me laugh so hard. Her and her butt tree shopping hauls crack me up. Okay, so here is a little bee tag, and you guys, we can double side it. We can put wings on the other side with more bows. Yes, definitely. We're gonna be with other creators. Let's see. Isn't this the cutest thing, y'all? Look at how cute that is. I definitely think the wire needs to be thicker. But let's make another one. So these are jumbo popsicle sticks, and I cut them out on both sides and left the middle, and I'll use that for a sign or something later. I took some of the Dollar Tree sandpaper and I painted them brown first, and then I put white chalk paint over it, and I'm distressing it because I want the wings to look distressed. That's the kind of look I'm going for. We made our honeycombs with bubble wrap, and we just put those on the bees just to make it kind of cute. But you can put these on the ends of tassels. You can put these on a tier tray. You can put these on a wreath, hanging off of a birdhouse. I mean, there's so many things you can do with these. Rosie and I will have to get creative later and do something fun. So I'm going to do this one without a hanger, but I'm still going to put, I'm not even going to put the little antennas on it because I want to put some bigger ones on it. But I'm going to get my ribbon. So this time we're going to put our wings on. Can y'all see that okay? Okay. So it's almost like one is bigger than the other, and I'm just making a point like that. Let me show y'all this way. Just like that. And then I'm going to put some glue down and then lay them down, and then the bow will go on top. So one, and like I said, if you're going to be putting this outside or on your door, anything like that, you're going to want to use B6000 or Gorilla Glue or something like that.
Put a coat of poly.
Yeah, and poly, like you can put like polyurethane on it or seal it with something so that the heat doesn't make the glue fall off. Hello, Daisy Carlson, welcome. So the tickets are live and ready to go on October Road. Hold on, I can't even say my name. OctoberRoadStudio.com, and we are encouraging y'all to get your tickets while they are still available, so we can get your packages out. I am making bumblebees. I'm sorry, did someone ask what I was doing? I am making bumblebees. Aren't these the cutest things? They're out of little wooden crafts. Now, what we can do is, this one's not painted yet, but we'll hurry and paint it. This is a cut up popsicle stick. Sorry, the kiddo keeps calling me. And what'd you say?
Popsicles.
Popsicle sticks. Whatever. Popsicle sticks. What am I saying wrong? Why are you laughing at me? She's laughing at me, y'all. I'm good. I'm good. I was live earlier and I realized I had an appointment and I was like, he was trying to get a hold of me on my phone. He's like, where are you? It was a virtual therapy appointment, y'all, because You know, sometimes with y'all's advice, taking my own advice as a therapist myself, when I was working, it's good to have therapy when you're going through
What you go through.
what you go through.
Yep.
Growing through what we go through, right? Hello, Miss Wanda. So yeah, it was just, I just needed to do that. And then I'm gonna hurry and do the rest of this live, and then I gotta go take care of Lee to work and all the things. But let me just hurry and dry these wings. And then I'll leave these ones not distressed. I'll just do them as they are. And we'll see the difference it makes in the bumblebee. We'll turn it around and see which one looks, what look y'all like. That's the beauty about double siding things. I'm actually gonna add another double ribbon to this bee and see what we think. So I'm cutting, this is gingham ribbon, this is honeycomb ribbon, and I'm putting 2 pieces on each side. The other bumblebee we made, I only did 1 of each ribbon, and it's pretty full, but we're gonna try it with 2 pieces on each side. What are you laughing at?
The board.
Oh, Rosie's laughing at me because I put up the subway tile board that we made for pictures.
To block the ugly?
To block all the crazy behind us, because I feel bad. I've like totally swarmed Rosie's kitchen everywhere with
behind
crafts.
the board.
Dude, she's behind the board, y'all. Look at her. She's
Sorry.
getting behind our live. She's like, sorry. She's not sorry. She's busy crafting.
Sorry,
now.
not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. How's everyone's day? Tell me how your day is. I want to know. How's your day? How's your weather? I know, look, I was noticing, I don't get on the news on purpose. It causes me a lot of anxiety, but...
Me too.
And Rosie too. I'm only going to use 1 piece of the pom-poms, though, for each side. I'm not going to double up or triple up on the pom-poms because they're pretty big. If I had smaller ones, I might, but I think we'll be good. Anyway, to the news. My heart is broken and goes out to those who have been affected by the tornadoes and the weather across the country. I know in our neck of the woods, it's very real, and it is very scary, and we just, I mean, we all think it's not going to happen to us, and bam, it does. So
I've been in a
if I don't, yeah, I've been in a tornado. Rosie's been in a tornado. Okay, so this is our distress side, and that, my fingerprint will be covered up, sorry, with the ribbon, and then our homemade honeycomb from the bubble wrap, and then it's more pronounced on this side. It's whiter, but I didn't distress. So what do you guys like? Do you like the distress side? Put in the comments if you like the distress side with the lighter honeycomb or the bright side. Put in the comments for me and tell me what you think. Hello, Brenda. So back to the tornadoes and the weather and all the things. My heart is broken for all of those who are having to pick up after that devastation. It is indescribable. My kids and I have, in the past, we had a town over from us. The school was completely leveled by a tornado, and we volunteered to help with cleanup efforts that week when it happened several years ago in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. And when we drove through the town, it looked, it was indescribable, really, but I just remember seeing metal buildings had like been twisted up, and they looked like dead spiders after they'd been sprayed with poison. That's how bad it was. It was terrible. Oh no, Daisy, that's terrible. I had not heard that. That is awful. A Nashville shooting in school.
Oh no.
I am so sorry to hear that. I hate that. Dang it. I hate that, y'all. See, I I try not.
Violence.
I try not to get. I just am too. I don't know. I know I pray lots. I pray big, but I get super bad anxiety about the things I can't control, and I can't fix it, and that just makes me so sad. What do you need? Oh,
Got scissors.
okay. So we just tied some ribbons around here, and I'm just kind of just making it a little messy, and then I'm going to stick it on the bow. I mean on the wings, which are popsicle sticks. And like I said, if you don't have popsicle sticks or you don't have these little tags, just get you some cardboard and some foam board and just start creating, y'all. Rosie and I on Thursday night, I think we had talked about doing a bee. Remember what our big bee we were gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
We had talked about doing a big bumblebee hanger. Then we changed our mind, but we might change our mind back because I forgot we talked about that.
Yep, I forgot we talked about that.
Anyway, she was gonna do one in wood, and I was gonna do one in cardboard or foam board to show y'all that you don't have to have.
Yeah, let's still do that. Let's still do that.
Still do the bee one?
Yeah, we can do the other one later.
Okay.
We got plenty of time for it.
Yes, lots of prayers, y'all. Lots of prayers. Hello, Miss Bonnie. Okay, so I am going to glue my bow on, and then I will glue the button on, and then I'm going to show y'all what it looks like on the bright side, and then on the rustic distressed side. And oh my gosh, if you are doing if you do like I do, sometimes I just will go visit someone, or I'll mail a package, and you can put these on as gift tags, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, how cute would that be as a gift tag? And then you could put their name, like to and love or from. I always put love. I always cross out on my Christmas things. I always cross out the from, and I put love.
That's cute.
I know it's weird, but I do. Okay, so here's my pom-poms. This side, I put the white and the gold honeycomb on top. I think on this side, I'm gonna put those more towards the back so that the black and white, or I'm gonna layer them so they're kind of opposite of each other. So in the comments, tell me if you already follow Miss Renee with Simply Simple Craft Ideas, and one of your favorite projects she's ever done. So I can go look for the video myself and see it, because I just love her. And I am so excited she's coming to spend time with all of us in Canton. And if there's any way you can get here, or if you can join us virtually, I encourage you. We want you to sign up. Hello, Miss Ruby. How are you? We are making these cute little bee tags. Let me just get this one tied. And I tried to put the black and white in the front, but it looks like the white is going to win out. But this flow's a little bit higher. You don't follow her, never heard of her. Simply Simple Craft Ideas. She is from Texas as well. Okay, sounds good, Miss Caroline. I'll post a picture later and let y'all see how they turn out. So look at the difference. Here's the distressed side with barely any of our DIY honeycomb from the bubble wrap. And here's the more prominent bright side. See, the honeycomb's brighter. The wings aren't distressed. They definitely need my wire. So when I go home to get Carolee, I will grab my wire and I will bring it and put some wire antennas on here. I have thick wire. And then we can, we'll have little bee antennas, and I think that will just make this project pop so much. Rosie agrees.
Yep.
Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Simply Simple Craft Ideas. Nancy, Simply Simple Craft Ideas. If you go to OctoberRoadStudio.com and you look at the flyer, you will see her name on there, and you can go and follow her, check out her lives. Oh my gosh, she is so fun. She's the one that has, she has the word create spelled out behind her on paintbrushes, and it is so darling.
Yes, it is.
It is very, very cute. Okay, look at how precious this is. This is a bumblebee tag, y'all. Isn't it sweet? And don't you think with antennas, it will just be perfect? I think it will be perfect. I think I personally like the distressed side better, but that's just me. And then here's the one side, and it has a hanger, and it's just plain on the back with honeycomb. And then we have that. We do need to be careful. If you don't double side it, you're gonna wanna paint this or do something with it so it's not just hanging out like that. But this one has the little wires. Let me see if I can see the little antenna wires. And I'm gonna get thicker wire when I'm at home. You answered my question on the last slide. Jennifer, I will message you. I will message you. There's some antennas. There's our bumblebee. And then this is one that I started, but I had painted it before my live this morning. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Jennifer. I had painted it black first, and then I put the yellow on, and that was a mistake. So learn from my mistakes, because my black was chalk paint, but my yellow was acrylic paint. And so when I went to put the yellow on, it would not. This is like 3 coats later, and it's still totally not taking. And so, but we're still gonna use it because it's here. Let me see. We're gonna do, see, so I just took the popsicle stick and I cut it, well, better than that. And then I cut the other side, and it leaves a middle piece, which I will probably use for a sign or something at some point. And then I took it, I painted them, put them together like that. But you know what? Look what I have right here. Oh, these are from, you guys, I don't know how these got into my stuff. These were in my craft things. These are from Marshall and Tara's wedding. They're supposed to be in their frame from their wedding, y'all. They have people, the guests. Yes, yellow is a very hard color. Hello, Dolores. How are you? But it has their guest name on the hearts. This one doesn't, so I'm going to show you what you could do. Wish I had another heart, but I don't think I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, I do. Rosie's getting me one. Nancy, I'm talking about our Canton, Texas mini retreat. It is the last weekend in April. It's virtual and in person. Nancy, did you get I will message you after this live. I need to talk to you about something else, but this is the theme is umbrellas, rain boots, bees, and daisies, and it's on my octoberroadstudio.com. And we have a guest presenter coming, which is Renee with Simply Simple Craft Ideas. She is so amazing, y'all. Oh my gosh, like I've been asking her questions about because I wanted to introduce her to y'all, and I'm going to talk about that more tomorrow night on Tear Tray Tuesday with Tony. I'm painting these hearts white because I want to show you guys. If you have leftover hearts from Valentine's Day, or if a heart is easier for you to cut out of cardboard or foam board, you can use these as wings as well. And I'm just putting some chalk paint on them, some white chalk paint. I'm going to dry them real quick. Hello, Bonnie Rowe. How are you? Yes, Nancy, for sure. Check it out. And I will be following that this live up with a message to you. I need to talk to you about something. So we're going to see what this looks like, and then I have to go take care of Lee to work. But let me get the sandpaper. I'm just going to scruff it up a little bit because the tag is pretty distressed. And we're going to see which wings we like better. If you guys think the popsicle sticks are the way to go, or if we should use hearts. Personally, I think they're both gonna look darling, but I'm gonna place the hearts more on the outside, like that, and then put the bow in there and see how that looks. We think Rosie's giving me that look. I don't think she likes it.
It's more like a butterfly.
She said it looks more like a butterfly. We'll see. We'll see, y'all. Let's see if we can make this thing look like a bee still.
I've been wrong before, though.
She's been wrong before.
Not very often.
Not very often. Y'all have that one friend that's never wrong? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, don't talk to my husband then.
Y'all, right? Y'all have that one friend, right? So I'm getting all the ribbons, all the things over here. I am in love with this bee ribbon, y'all. If y'all go to the Dollar Tree, or as Renee says from Simply Simple Craft Ideas, the Buck Tree, the Buck Store, get you some of that because it's cute as can be. And we can't find it anymore, y'all. We can't find it.
We bought a bunch of it, though.
Yeah, we did. But we can't find it now. So buy it up. Get you some bee and honeycomb ribbon. Anyway, I am going to layer these. And then we're going to put them on the hearts and see what we think. See if Rosie's right. But it just doesn't look the part. I mean, I don't know. And y'all, I don't think Deborah's on right now. I think Deborah had some damage at her river house. I saw on her Facebook page. Dang it. From the storms. But Elizabeth asked last week, she asked what themes y'all wanted for tier trays. Thanks, Jennifer, for those stars. Look at you. And Deborah said, dragonflies. Well, Elizabeth, y'all, she lives in Vegas, and she went to every Buck Tree there was, the Dollar Tree, and she found a whole bunch of dragonfly stuff. And so she got one for me and Rosie, and we are going to do a dragonfly tier tray, y'all. I'm excited. Hello, Miss Nelda. How are you? Hello, Richard. Welcome, everyone. Okay, so this bow just totally undid itself. Let me see if I can get this back together. I don't know what I did. Did y'all ever do that? That's a new one for me. I just untied my own bow. I'm gonna retie it. And I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch me as I come back for part 2 of our Bumblebee tags. I had to jump off, y'all. I totally spaced my appointment, and I needed to do that. Okay. I don't like this bow. For some reason, this bow is not... Okay, I don't like the hearts. I'm just going to say, don't like the way the hearts turned out.
Told you.
I'm not even going to finish it. What do y'all think?
And she's not even going to say I was right.
She wants me to admit that she was right, y'all. She does. She's doing that. Okay, the hearts didn't work like the popsicle sticks did. It's a good save idea, but it didn't give me the same look that I had going for me in my head with this one. What do you guys think? Here's our rustic distressed bee tags without the antennas. And then here's the bright distress. This one isn't distressed. This is the bright side. This is the distressed side. And then this is the distressed one, including the little wire antennas. Y'all see that? Isn't it adorable? I think this one's my favorite. It doesn't have a lot of bow, but it's got a lot of character. It's got little wire antennas. It's got all the things. Hi, Cecilia. How are you? You like the hearts, but they need to be bigger. Hello, Jennifer Crowley. That's.
Well, yeah, if they were bigger, they would work.
I wonder what if we do this?
We don't have the bigger ones.
We don't have bigger ones. I might at one of the other places where craft stuff is stored. Y'all, it's in the car. It's in the building all over. It's in Rosie's kitchen. It's like in all the places. I just want to see what it would look like with bigger ribbon on it. No, then you're not even going to see the hearts.
Yeah.
So
You need bigger hearts if you're going to do it.
it's just, you're right. Whoever said bigger hearts, Daisy, you're right. It needs bigger hearts if you're going to do it that way.
Yep.
Otherwise, the jumbo popsicle sticks
Are the
are the way to go. Because I think these turned out absolutely darling. They make great gift tag toppers. You love the bees, Jennifer. Look at how cute they are. Y'all, these are so cute. You can put hangers on them like this one. You can leave them alone like that. Of course, they have buttons. They have ribbon. You can do all the things. Bigger hearts, Jennifer says. Yep. Thank you, Daisy. Have y'all seen these? If y'all haven't seen these, smash the hearts, because it'd be fun if I knew I'd brought in something new. I try not to watch I watch a few of my friends. You guys, this is a new one. Yay. But it's hard because you get into that, sometimes you don't feel like you're good enough for all the things, and people get worried you're copying, and I don't know. So I just try to look at how cute these are. I encourage everyone to lift each other up and share ideas, and if you see something, make your own spin on it or copy it exactly if it's what makes you happy. It makes you happy. But seriously,
if it's done it before.
If it's been done before, put your own spin on it. Look at how cute these are. These are the Hobby Lobby tags from the Woodpile section at Hobby Lobby. Like this. And you can make them bright. This bee ribbon has a little bit brighter yellow in it. You can go lighter. You don't have to go as gold. This is just the caramel color from Anita's at Hobby Lobby that I used. I just really wanted that color, but this ribbon is lighter, so you could totally do lighter.
Totally.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Hey, Miss Terry, how are you? Look, I made a bumblebee. I think you had a birthday, and I might have missed it, Terry. I saw earlier a thing pop up about your birthday, and I think I may have missed your birthday. You do your own, Debbie? Yes. That is what, as creators, that is what my goal is for y'all. That's why I do what I do, is to give you guys ideas, share with you. We get vulnerable. I get vulnerable with y'all and share my life with you, my family, my friends, my time, I don't know, all the things, because I love what I do. After my house fire and all the things, this is just what I'm doing this time and season of my life, is to create and to share with others and help where I can, inspire where I can, all the things. Oh, Terry, it's today!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Rosie says happy birthday! Terry, I'm so excited. I didn't miss your birthday. It's today! Terry, I'm going to send you one of these for your birthday.
Yay!
Do you want a rustic one or do you want a bright one? Tell me in the comments if you want rustic, like this one, or a bright one. And I will send you one for your birthday. Hello, Kathy from Missouri. Thank you for sprinkling. You guys, thank you for telling Terry happy birthday. She is a sweet follower. She lives in, I think it's Michigan, right, Terry? I always am terrible with that. But I just absolutely love these bee tags. They are so cute. And I can pick, okay, I'll pick. Maybe you'll get both of them. I don't know. I'm about addicted. I'm going to come back to Rosie's after I take Carly to work, and I'll make some more. I'm going to make some more because I think they'd be really cute on a wreath.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Oh, yeah.
I think these would be so cute on a wreath. And then I think they'd be cute on the end of a garland. Like a beaded garland. So cute. Hello, Kathy.
Yes,
Thank you, Debbie. You guys are so sweet. I love everyone on our page. You guys are so amazing. Minnesota. Sorry, did I say it wrong?
You said
Minnesota.
Michigan.
I'm sorry, Terry. I knew it was an M. At least I didn't put you in Maryland or Montana. You're in Minnesota. Nancy's in Minnesota too, near Duluth. That is awesome. So anyway, that's just what, do y'all want to see the barn that I'm working on to go with the farm animals that I made earlier last week? They would make a cute garland. A banner. Why didn't I think of that? That's what I was known for originally, was banners. This would make the cutest banner.
Yeah.
Y'all, you know what you could do as I'm sitting here thinking? You could put polka dots on the wings. You could put, oh my gosh, the possibilities. Hello, Miss Sue. How was your time in Oklahoma? Is that where you were with Miss Sonia? You could put polka dots, you could put stripes, you could do different colors, yellow. Like if you notice, this one starts with yellow and then black, and this one's black and then yellow. So it is so fun. Hello, Miss Renee. Thanks for coming back, y'all. But yes, a banner with bees and then the ribbon down between it. Oh my heck. Now I gotta do it. Now I gotta do it, y'all.
No, she's got to do it.
Now I gotta do it. I'm gonna do a banner. Maybe it's going in the next auction. A bee banner. I'm gonna come back and make some bees. Yep, Miss Terry's in Coon Rapids. Polka dots are always cute, right, Debbie? That is such a good idea. See, when I talk to myself and talk to the screen and y'all, we come up with ideas, right? We come up with ideas, and this is so fun. Love it. So with that being said, thank you for turning on the porch lights. You're still in Arkansas. That's right, Arkansas. Sorry. Give Miss Sonia a big hug. You guys hug each other for me, please. I should look up how long are y'all going to be there? Maybe me and Rosie will just jump in the car. And honeycombs. Yes, Anne. Honeycombs as well. Like, so cute. So, so cute. I am in love with these. I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but anywho, y'all go check out the retreat information at octoberrosestudio.com. Miss Renee from Simply Simple Craft Ideas is going to be there with us. She has the sweetest spirit, some great ideas. She's going to be crafting with us, doing the meet and greet and all the things. So go and get your ticket. You can join virtually or in person and all the things. So happy birthday, Miss Terry, and I will post a picture when I get done creating later today after I get back from taking care of your work. All right, y'all have a great rest of your afternoon. Thanks for jumping back on. If you were here earlier, I had to pop off, but I'm back. And if you're on the replay, thanks for watching replay. We appreciate you. And we will definitely see y'all tomorrow for Territory Tuesday with Tony. And check out the retreat. And then Thursday, Rosie and I are going to tag team Thursday. We're going to do something fun. So we'll talk to you guys soon. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.